Laurium has a lot of work ahead of the village to clean up after the fire that destroyed the Department of Public Works fleet and garage. On Tuesday, the village council met for the first time since the fire. Councilors and village manager Ian Lewis laid out some of Laurium's plans to bring services back to the community. QNR Bureau reporter Thomas Fournier has the story.
Laurium's Department of Public Works has settled into its new home, for now. Laurium's Village Council has many big decisions to make over the coming months. Village Manager Ian Lewis has set out the village's priorities. Laurium will form a committee to streamline the village placing bids on replacement loaders, graders, plows, and other equipment.
So that we can make purchases without having to call for special council meetings, which could hinder the ability to purchase equipment on auctions.
Following the fire, Lewis, the village council, and department staff began renting equipment from nearby municipalities. The fire left the village with no equipment or tools in the fleet. The village's first purchase included a garbage truck. Streets Committee member, Councilor Jeff Erickson, says the DPW crew has settled into their new home in the Florida location. Laurium will need to determine a more permanent solution in the near future. Options include taking on a longer-term deal to stay at the temporary site with the Northern Houghton County Sewer Authority.
The limitations of the building are we can't fit big equipment in it, right? But we can do our smaller stuff. It's heated. RC Mechanical pulled off a small miracle getting things up and going in a couple of days. That we got heat, running water, flushing toilets. Bay Electric showed up with some temporary lights. And then we had just had a general outpouring of people coming to help clean it up. So we have a functional building now.
Another option for the village includes building a new DPW garage. To do so, Laurium will need to work on a shortened timeline to find a suitable site, complete engineering and design work, as well as find a developer.
There's a ton of work going on up here this year in the construction industry. Aspirus is doing 2 projects, Portage is doing a project, Tech is doing 3 projects. So this is a horrible year to be doing a new building because prices are going to go up because we don't have the workforce. I mean, there's contractors coming from Wisconsin to bid on work up here because there's just no workforce. Right?
Lewis has begun work to evaluate Laurium's lost fleet and tools with insurance companies. Laurium does have outside insurance through the Michigan Township Participation Plan. Lewis did inform the council that he has hit a few hurdles along the way.
I review it, whether it's fair or not. I mean, you really don't have too much of a say. The only thing you can do is fight back with comparables that you find. Because how it works is they only pay you on actual cash value. So even though we had, let's say, $100,000 liability on it, if the actual cash value is 30 grand, that's what they're paying.
Correct.
So that's where we're kind of getting in a little bit of trouble, is a lot of our equipment was old.
Laurium wrapped up discussion on the fire, asking residents and visitors to refrain from visiting the incident site. Councilor Erickson added debris from the fire has been frozen into ice that is now covered by snow. Nails, glass shards, and refuse could harm someone or a pet if not careful. Related to Laurium's plans to recover after the DPW fire, the village will table discussions on becoming a city. Lewis says with the new set of priorities, he will need to push city work to the back burner until more services are restored under Laurium's control. With my UP News in Laurium, this is Thomas Fournier.